Morning. Scotland, mate.
The final game of the 2020-21 season here at Fir Park. It's the visit of Ross County, who are fighting for their lives and will not be an easy opponent for Graham Alexander and his men.
One last time after the season.
Bitterly disappointing. It was a game we could have won. Great start, good goal, but we made the fatal mistake of trying to get through the game, doing the minimum, and we got punished.
Firing through, it's Vigers. Oh my word, what a strike!
I don't think the team deserved to finish the season like that. I think the work they've put in has been brilliant, but we shouldn't have gone out like that today. We're better than that.
Michael Gardyne slips it beyond Kelly. Ross County have turned this game on its head.
It's raw at the minute for me because I wanted us to go out well and finish as high as we can and continue that run. So it's a sore one, but we got the job done that we wanted to do. So hopefully today's result won't overshadow it too much.
Ross County are safe, but for Motherwell it's a disappointing end to the campaign. 7th has slipped from their grasp.
Obviously a really disappointing second half. I don't think we played that well all game, but slacked off second half and paid the price. But if I look back at my loan spell at Motherwell, it's been brilliant. Can't thank everybody enough for my time here and all the support I've received. So thanks very much, and all the best for the future. Cheers.
I'm gutted I couldn't be out there one last time at Fir Park, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to think about the memories I've had here. Had a great time, and thanks to the support I've had for when I first came in the door and stepped foot in the park. You cheered me on for the start, and I wish everybody all the best, and hopefully we can go on to great things next year here, and I can go on to great things too. So cheers.
First of all, I just want to say, obviously, I'm gutted that I never played the last 2 games. Obviously, me and the gaffer spoke, and we thought it was obviously best for the club if we tried things that was going to happen for next year, and I respect that totally. For me personally, I've loved every minute of it here. Every time I put on the jersey, I've always gave 110%, and obviously this year it was a wee bit difficult without the fans, because football without fans is obviously a hard place to be. Thank you for everything that they've been through with us. Stick with the boys next season as well, because I'm telling you, about this manager in here, the only way they're going to go is up, and I wish them all the success in the future. And obviously hopefully when I come back here that I won't get too bad a reception. Hopefully I've done enough that through my time here with my goal at Ross County on Boxing Day and getting the club to a 3rd place finish and even captaining the club this season, it's all been highlights of my career, and not to mention obviously getting my Scotland call-ups. Obviously that wouldn't have happened if I wasn't at a place like this, so I have to thank everybody for that, about the club, the manager, the previous manager, the backroom staff, the media team, everybody here, and obviously a big shout out to the fans as well, because they've been great with me. So thanks and all the best for the future.
What do I do? Hold it with us? Thank you, Susie.
Take with that as well. Very welcome. Can you come to Ali? Get a picture for you?
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Honestly, can't believe it. Deserve it. Thanks, mate.
You hold up a wee flexion higher, sorry. Yeah, that's you.
Who's practicing for the summer?
So there we go.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you, Susie.
Enjoy your night.
I'll see you in the Albert. Pleasant for you, mate. Go and get right on with it, you know what I mean?
We've completed the first task that we were set, and that's to keep the club in the Premiership. I think obviously the position wasn't a healthy one when in January, and it took us a little while to get clear of that with some real good wins.
Carroll whips one in. Up goes Mugabe! A monumental moment. It's Mugabe's header which secures all 3 points.
We took a couple of hits along the way, but I think all in all the results were good. I thought the players responded well to setbacks, and we managed to climb away from the bottom of the table quite comfortably in the end. We just wanted to come in and obviously hit the ground running with a couple of positive results at least. Obviously the confidence of the players in general wasn't going to be particularly high because of the league position and obviously the running results. So we pretty much knew that would be the case, but you don't know how deep that is until you get in and work with the players day in, day out. There was a big group of players because of the injury problems that the club had had. We tried to keep everyone together, and we were happy because we knew it was a big challenge to change it, but there's always a little bit that you feel you could have done better and maybe got a couple of more points or gone a bit further in the cup. So there's always that bit that you have to improve on. Obviously we've got a bit of recruitment to do. I would guess between, I don't know, 7 and 10 additions to the squad. I'm not big on carrying a big squad. I feel you have too many demotivated players who are not close to the first team, and we like to keep a tight-knit group. But to have a tight-knit group, they have to be physically prepared to play 40-50 games between them. So it's difficult, the recruitment process at whatever club you're at. And I'm beginning to learn about the conditions about attracting players to Scotland, to Motherwell. We know we have a strict budget to work by, but we feel with the budget we have, we can create a good enough team to compete higher than we have done in the previous season. This is my first experience of Scottish football and a pre-season programme in Scottish football, and the competitive games start very quickly. I think July the 10th is the first official fixture. I think the players will have between 4 and 5 weeks off, but they'll have an off-season programme to follow. We'll give them every bit of support they need while they're away, but it's important that they do get away with their families, away from the rigours of professional football, the work environment, because we believe a lot in how intense we work, but you need breaks from that. It's going to be a hectic summer really, because obviously we've got a lot of planning for pre-season. I'll be moving up to Scotland, so there's that as well in the background, and it's a big wedding anniversary for me and my missus, so hopefully we'll get a couple of days away, but no, it'll be full on. And to be honest, it's been like that for the last 8 years as a manager. The summers are quite hectic. It doesn't stop for me or my staff. I'm understanding of the responsibility that we've got to create a good squad and a good team to achieve success next year. I'm looking at well over a year since I managed a game with a crowd in really. So it's been strange and not a pleasant experience, to be honest. I know sometimes we can have our difficulties with supporters when the results ain't right, but the biggest thing about football is players, the supporters, the whole the human element. I think the relationships that people create and have, and unfortunately I've not been able to do that with the Motherwell supporters so far, because obviously they've not been able to attend the game. So hopefully we've shown in the last 3 months or so that we're ambitious, that we want to win games against every opponent, and we believe we can create a team from players good enough to take on anyone on their day, and we will need, without a shadow of doubt, that support behind us. We have to create a team that the supporters believe in, and they can get behind us and hopefully go on to good things.
Come on, tidy up your mess. Teach him young, sensible. Thank you. You're slow, but you're doing it, that's the main thing. Most of my career I've kind of, when the season's over, that's it, been done. I normally try and get a couple of weeks off, and then get back to training, kind of building up for the return of pre-season. Obviously this season, with the Euros coming up, it's all kind of new territory for myself. We're meeting up at the end of May, then we're going away for a couple of weeks, and we've got a couple of friendlies organised with Holland and Luxembourg, and then we'll be down in Middlesbrough, purely focused on trying to perform in the Euros. I couldn't have been perfect at that. He doesn't talk much. Obviously, building up to the Euros, it will be the longest I've been away from my family. It's a minimum of 4 weeks. As it goes without saying, I'd love to be away for 8 weeks if that's how long it is to get to the final. But we'll start with the 4 and take it for there. Go.
Come on.
Go.
I'll be sad that I might miss them with some kind of crucial stages. There'd be a strong possibility that my daughter, by the time I go away, she'll be sitting up possibly. I'm hoping my wee boy speaks any day. He's 18 months, he can say a couple of things, but I'm hoping that he starts to burst into song soon enough. He certainly listens to Trolls and Shrek enough that he could know a few of the words. But look, that's the kind of things that will make it a wee bit, make it sad if you miss it, but again, it comes with the territory. I'm far happier being in the Scotland squad, so I'm not going to complain too much. Come on, we'll pass it to Mum.
Do you think she's getting hungry?
No, she just wants help.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
The reality is my wife's got 2 of them under 2 will be hard work for her, so I definitely have the easier job. Mind you, if I'm playing in some of the games against England and Croatia and Czech Republic, I don't know if for that one day it might be a bit tougher. She's got a great support network. One of the luxuries of being local is that my mum and dad's 10 minutes up the road, her mum and dad's 15 minutes up the road, so she'll have plenty of help. I'd obviously would love to be helping, but at the same time, I don't think I'd ever miss this. Peep inside the zoo. This is a new one that Olivia got for her christening, so I might not know some of the words. Is that right? Is that right? Peep inside the zoo to see what all the animals are up to. Look, lift the flap. Munch, munch. This panda is busy. The seals are swimming. Munch, munch, munch. Nah, he doesn't have a clue. He'll probably understand when it's not me picking him up in the middle of the night. Certainly the last 6 weeks, my wife's been recovering from the section scar, so she's not been picking up, so I've been doing all the heavy lifting. I think we might have seen the fruits of that, the St Mirren game. I was maybe a wee bit off, I had a couple of slack touches, gave away a penalty, which wasn't a penalty. But thankfully I think I've seemed to get to grips with the tiredness, and buzzing that's not going to be one of my excuses for the Euros. So we're staying in the two great hotels, and sleep should be my wife's problem and certainly not mine. 90, well, what age of 92? I'd have been 6. Come on, 6. Can you remember what you were doing? You were 6. The kind of first one I really remember was the 2002 World Cup, and that was over in Korea. My primary school at St Thomas's, the TV was getting rolled in. We were all sitting around watching it and cheering on, obviously, Brazil, without a doubt. I remember 2002, the World Cup game. I had it in FIFA, and the big, there was 2 mascots. I'm sure they were pink and blue, big daft looking things, and they were in the kind of front cover, I'm sure. So I remember playing that and loving it. I remember Rivaldo, I'm pretty sure it was maybe that one, he get hit in the stomach and went down holding his head. So you remember all these daft things, and Ronaldo with his daft haircut. That's no disrespect, but the fat Ronaldo, he was my era. But and his haircut was like a half. You remember that? It kind of, the front of his hair was, it was a terrible haircut. I'm sure I begged my mum and dad to get it, but I was never allowed. I'm so excited about getting to go away to hopefully have a right good chance of being involved in these crucial games. Is a dream come true. I think I've said it before. It wasn't even a dream. I didn't imagine I'd be playing for my country. So and at a Euros for the first time in a long time would be certainly something special. Do you want me to open it? Do you want me to open it? Gentle. Come on. Knowing that at the end of the Euros I'm coming back to a contract allows my family, my football just to be settled, and I can go away, relax with what's going on in the background, and hopefully perform well and take it from there. That's there's nothing better in football than when you just get your head down and focus on the job at hand, and that's something I'm hoping to do in the summer. Look, you want to show me sliding down? Go, slide down, come on. Show your takers, show your takers. Quick, come on. You're quicker than that. Come on.